In order to promote extensive reading skills amongst our students, for example, you are language teacher in a classroom and you are going to develop extensive reading habits amongst your students. So you can support and supplement that habits with, there are different ways of supporting and supplementing by exposing them to graded readers, as I said before. So it's important that, extensive reading is just given equal weightage in a language learning program. I mean, extensive reading shouldn't be done at the expense of other, let's say, for example, intensive reading or speaking or listening or writing activities. So it's important for us as language teachers to make sure that the other parts are given equal place in an extensive reading program. So in this regard, there are various ways of doing it, and we can do it by making our learners read faster. Reading faster is very important because it develops sort of fluency amongst our students. So while we are ensuring to make our students read faster, we need to make sure that the text chosen or the graded readers chosen are within their range, within their vocabulary or grammatical knowledge. So it's important to understand first learners' language knowledge. And you could do needs analysis just to find out, identify the language learners' present or current knowledge about vocabulary or grammar or overall discourse of second language. So then we can go systematically and expose our students to timed reading, where we can bring in some readings which are done within a specific time frame, so students don't lose sight of what they are reading within the given time. So in this regard, the teacher plays an important role by scoring and by compressing, by recording the scores, how a group of students are doing. So the research suggests, as you can see the reference here, Quinn, Nation and Millet 2007, that good reading speed is like 250 words per minute. So there are, of course, essential requirements before we support and supplement extensive reading. What are they? First, the texts should be easy. Secondly, they should be a regular practice. And thirdly, there should be a push on the part of the teacher to read faster, to read speedily. Right. So there are several techniques by which we can develop extensive reading or support and supplement extensive reading. So we can bring in the program which contributes to the vocabulary growth of the students and make vocabulary vocabulary learning more deliberate and less incident. This is important because when we consciously engage our students learn vocabulary, they are likely to take notice of this. And when it's incidental, they may be choked. So it's important that the vocabulary learning is more deliberate. So another technique is just to make our students skim the text and select 5 or 6 words to focus on while reading. We can devise reading in tasks, pre-reading, while reading, and after reading. This can be applied in extensive reading. This technique of task-based language teaching can be applied in both intensive and extensive reading. So we can collect new words and show it to the students, and we can make them repeat those new words. And in this regard, it's important we can tell our students to keep dictionary, because dictionary usage can have a positive effect during extensive reading activities. So supporting extensive reading and supplementing extensive reading is very tricky notion, because it involves and teachers, and both teachers and students need to play active role in terms of understanding the significance of supplementing extensive reading.